think football is about the supporters and the fans. I think it is. It's a spectator sport, and I think we miss them massively when they're not at the games. You get the buzz, the crowd, you get the noise, you get the frustration, you get the joy. So I think it is. It's the sooner they can get back, the better. Hopefully, the two sort of test events going ahead this weekend will come through with flying colours, and we can then start to progress it further forward. Because for me and the players especially, probably more for them, it's why you play football. You play football obviously to try and win, but also to entertain and get the sort of buzz and excitement and adrenaline flowing with the supporters watching.
You would be concerned about if it was involved one of your players?
I don't really know the circumstances, Andy, about the two of them, so I can't really probably comment on that. I think, as long as they're not crossing any guidelines and crossing any rules, then I wouldn't have a problem. I think it's a difficult one. I think people are going to, players and people, like, if the cases rise, I think people are going to get a case of COVID-19. I think it's just to try and minimise and make sure we can still continue as a sport and still provide a sort of service, entertainment package for people. And we're going to get cases. I think we just can't cancel the games, and just because one person has it, I think it's really important we try and find a way that we can still sort of play and play games every week. Definitely. We'll definitely finish it. I think it's always moving, it's always changing. So I think we've just got to make sure we move and we change with the times and make sure we follow rules. And if we can do that, I'm sure we'll get the season finished. Depending crowd-wise how the tests go, whether they come back sooner or later. But definitely, I'm a positive person that way. I like to stay positive on that. So I'd definitely say we'll finish the season. I think it was a tough game. Really tough game. I think Motherwell have watched a lot of their games and they've played really well. Probably haven't got the points that they deserve. They finished obviously third last season, so they're a good team. They've made good signings. So I think it's going to be a really tough game. I think we need to make sure we're aware. We don't look at league positions where they're sitting. I think we need to remember what they did last year because they're a good team. Probably haven't a little bit frustrated. Still a little bit frustrated in the points they've picked up so far. So we need to make sure we continue to put that kind of pressure on them on Saturday.
That's it.
That would be marvellous if I could just string a run of wins together. I think that's what you always aim for. Again, you've got tough games, away games, so I think it's just it's just try to build momentum, build confidence, make sure we're doing the right things, and the more we can do that, the more I see us getting results. If we come off it a little bit, even against Motherwell, we'll get what we deserve. So each player, coaching staff, backroom staff need to make sure we're mentally attuned to the game and prepared for what's coming up. Yeah, it does. I think it does. I think it's important that players are obviously, they understand where they are, what they're trying to achieve, and again, the ones come back from injury, can they force their way into the team? I think as performances have been good, so it's up to the players who they've not been in to put pressure, but also the ones who've been playing have got to continue what they're doing. They've got to play well to stay in the team, and you say we've got to get results and pick up results from it. So yeah, it's going to be it's important. It's great for me. It caused me a little bit of a headache, which is quite nice. But again, it's something that I'd rather have rather than the opposite. There'll be probably a couple of sort of start next week, a couple of younger players going on loan to the sort of League 1, League 2. So still working hard to get a couple of players in. If that's the case, then there might be another one or two going out. But at the moment, that's where we are. Still working hard. Again, as you said, this transfer window is far too long for me.
Any specific positions you're looking to bring in?
No, I just think probably assess the squad, and we're quite sort of strong. It's just to make sure we've got enough competition in certain areas of the pitch. So basically, people are obviously performing at the highest level. So I'll keep looking. There's players coming up all the time. So the English League started as well, so there'll be players down there who'll be sort of surplus to requirements. So I'll keep looking out, and hopefully we'll get something in the next couple of weeks.